Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to PinkFresh Fridays, hosted by Joanne Bartell, and where we'll all be using our Pink Fresh to create our layouts. And it is also off the board with Pineapple Papers, who is Crystal Barrett here on YouTube. And if you'd like to check the ones out on Instagram, it's hashtag OTBWPP. And this is what I took off my board. And it is seriously, I had to look twice by Better Homes and Gardens. And the thing you clicked on said the page was still in process of working. So I didn't find out any other information, but I decided to use it anyway. I am kind of going to go rogue though. I am scrapping that photo of Jake, my grandson, and that other little one. I am also using some that my favorite Pink Fresh branch dye and also some from Diamond Press, and it's called Tropical Foliage. And I'm going to use two of them. I'm going to use those alphas for my title. So it's going to be kind of a small title, but it goes really good with the colors and the layout. And I am also using those three, the frames, the chipboard, and not chipboard, it is cardstock stickers and ephemera, but I am going to pull out a chipboard that is a chipboard flare. I'm using peel paint here on my radar die, and that die is by Craft Treat, and I got it off of Amazon. Now, if you look at the title and flip the layout to the right, you will see that paper that I'm putting down there is supposed to be the title. However, like I said, I'm going to use those little tiny letters, so I decided that would not work out for my title. So I just decided to put a piece of paper there instead. And since I don't have two photos the same size, I said I could also move them around. So instead of the hearts, I'm going to have a cluster down there on the bottom left. And this frame is in the ephemera, and I had to cut that photo down just a little bit more to get it to go. But I didn't have two, so the bottom one I'm going to fill in with a strip of paper. I guess I just stuck back over in the, well, plastic envelope. But it says totally awesome. However, my frame was a little bit too big, so I decided to cut half of the next frame to go with it because it's stars, and it looks like it was designed that way on purpose. Oh, I didn't show the die for the picture uh, viewfinder. I think it's called Picture Wheel because it's Tim Holtz. But I had a few cut out already for this collection, and I forgot to show the die. But I did use paper that was in this collection, and I noticed that that circle would fit right in the middle of that. So that's where I'm putting it. And it says, "This never gets old," with an arrow pointing up to the photo. So that's a good time to tell about my photo. That's my grandson Jake, and he's sitting on the porch with this cute little dog. Now, I don't remember the dog's name, nor the other one in the other photo. They had the two of them together. My daughter had posted this, and the one of Jake. And somebody said, "Well, where's the other little dog you posted last time?" And she posted that picture in the comments, the smaller one. And the thing is, they didn't have these dogs super long because she decided to join a society in town that's called Hearts to the Rescue, and they take in dogs that are homeless at the moment and find them homes. And she's fostering these two little dogs right now. She had the little lighter colored one first, which is a tiny dog to start with. Then she ends up with the Rottweiler puppy because they had to spread them out. They had a few. And she has a Rottweiler puppy, and she posted Jake's picture saying something about how big he is getting, and he's growing every day, and he's like twice the size from one day to the next. So the picture that she had posted before apparently showed him a lot smaller. But yeah, she posted that picture as a response to somebody. And I thought, well, it's really cute with the two, and I'm going to go ahead and print it out also. But I already had Jake's picture without it printed out, and it's kind of big to go with the sketch. So I had to make it smaller and figure out a way to use it and have it smaller. Now, this tag was kind of on the plain Jane side, so I was adding one of the cut apart pieces to it, and it says still growing because the post that she made to go with the photo. But I think in the collection it's talking about plants because there's quite a few things about plants in there, talking about plant mom or dad or something. So yeah, I think it's about that, but I'm going to use it as about the little puppy there. And uh, the leaves that look like palm leaves, they look a lot like my plant that's on my deck. However, my daughter does not have that plant on her porch, but I decided to go with it anyhow. And with that other one, the PinkFresh one too, I kind of tucked it around. Piece of, there was a branch on there because, like I said, it was about a plant to start with that was shaped as similar. So I decided to make it more 3D and add that. But then I had to cover up the bottom part of that little green piece there saying still growing because it had a branch there. And I thought, well, I don't have the whole thing there. I cut it off. So yeah, that's why the camera went there. And I did layer it and put foam tape between it and use that 1 1/4 inch punch up there on the right hand side. And then I had two that was shaped like that little blue thing that I put there next to the picture. It says, "So glad we did this." And I just wanted to tuck it in because this is years later now because Jake is already grown and working and everything, but she's been doing it about 12 years with the Hearts for the Rescue. Hearts to the Rescue. uh, Oh, I thought about using that one piece right there because I think it's really cute and I can't remember what it says, but I wanted to kind of use it on there, but it's not going to make it. But I did find that little star underneath it. So I put it in the middle of my circle there to make it more dimensional and that laid the ticket to the side because it just was not working. So I pulled over that frame, the other half, and then I started to get that first green one on the bottom. I like the wording on it better, but I ended up pulling the other one out and it just has some trees and put it on there. And then I am going to add uh, one more leaf right there beside it. Well, two, because I am going to add a piece of the PinkFresh also. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the chevron pieces on there are on foam tape. And I use that chevron punch over there to the right that is covered up with the stapler that I did not use. And right above the star that I did not use. But yeah, it's kind of on the hidden side, but it is EK Success. No, I think it is Stampin' Up. It's Stampin' Up one. And it is a border punch, but mostly I just use it to punch out the chevrons. I I'm going to add just a couple bits of greenery and some splattering. So while I'm doing all that, I want to mention that down there below you will find the links for everybody that are doing the PinkFresh Friday and using their PinkFresh to create their layout. And also you will find the master link that Crystal Barrett created for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. So lots of inspiration down there. So lots of ideas for using your PinkFresh and also lots of ideas on how to use your inspirations that you pin to the boards on your boards on Pinterest. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. And of course, I had fun doing it. I love scrapbooking. And yeah, I got this, well, the two pictures because, like I said, I had the one already printed. And then when I picked out what I wanted to use for inspiration, decided to go ahead and print the other one out. So now I have another little picture to go with it. Well, not with it, printed with it to have to use on a layout. But there's my crooked chevron there. I did straighten it while I was sitting here. My program crashed, and I had to do something while I was sitting there waiting and giving it time to think if it was going to go ahead and work or not, and it didn't. Um, but yeah, there's the one. So glad we did this, and I thought it went really good with that because yeah, they really like to do that and help uh, those little dogs find a home. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. But have a happy scrappy week. Bye.